Hello there, welcome to this Thursday's SBC News. SBC House, the building still under construction at Unionvale and funded through a grant from the Chinese government, is expected to be completed towards the end of this year. The Chinese ambassador to Seychelles, Guo Wei, and the chairman of the SBC board, Gérard Lafortune, made the comment during a visit by President Wavel Ramkalawan to the site this morning. Mr. Lafortune said the delay in completing the project was due to the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as certain changes that needed to be done. Ambassador Wei said the presidential visit should give the much-needed momentum to the project. A private clinic and a bank are some of the services in the new JK Parkou building at Providence. It was President Ramkalawan and Rosita Parkou who unveiled a plaque to officially open the 17 million rupee building. The construction of the two-story building started in October 2019 and was completed in March this year. One of the tenants, Dr. Miodrag Todorovic, who is running a preventive care clinic called Panafricare, says he is satisfied with the facilities. That's because the building is spacious, it has its own private parking, and is easily accessible for disabled persons as it has ramps and a lift inside.
I can say that the facilities of the building are in favor of this type of decision, because there is a fantastic position of the building on the roundabout, on the highway between the airport and the town, in the very busy business community of Seychelles. And at the same time, the way I see it, this area is promising in terms of future developments, because you see the new buildings coming more fashionable, more architecturally designed. It's not anymore that old-fashioned small shops and so on. So this is one side, and the other side, the part of location, is the building itself. It's probably the only building that has a private parking, so we can accommodate our patients when they come. Then lift that is working properly, maintained properly, and then ramp for wheelchair. So facilities from outside and inside as well, completely fitting into what the needs are.
The Minister for Finance, National Planning and Trade, Nadir Hassan, this morning led a high-level delegation to the Rochkheim Sports Complex. Minister Hassan was accompanied by the Minister for Youth and Sports, Marie-Céline Zialo, and its Principal Secretary, Ralph Jean-Louis, the CEO of the National Sports Council, Jean Larue, and members of the Media Committee, Youth, Sports and Culture in the National Assembly. Apart from the Rochkheim Sports Complex, they also visited the Stade Populaire. The aim was to get a broader idea of the state of those sporting facilities pending renovations. Amongst the venues visited by the ministerial delegation were Stade L'Unité, the dojo used by table tennis players and judokas, the swimming pool and Palais des Sports, which has been the subject of many critics in the recent months. The Seychelles Planning Authority has clarified the role it played in addressing the erection of a legal structure by the Fishermen's Association at Anse-la-Mouche. The authority's board chairperson, Cyril Bonlam, stated that every action taken by the Planning Authority was done in accordance with what the law dictates and in consultation with other authorities, such as the SFA. A press meeting was held this afternoon to address the issue following a report on SBC last night.
Last night, it was mentioned on the news that apparently UNDP was not happy the way Planning Authority approached this whole issue, and which I find it a bit strange, because as far as Planning Authority is aware, we have no consultation with UN. We have our referral agencies where we consult, and we are not aware how we instructed our team to handle the issue, which the UN was not happy about, which is counter to what we were doing. We were not going there just to take off the structure. There was a reason behind it, and the reasons are based on the laws that we are supposed to be
It's on the 23rd of this month that the Supreme Court will continue with the case of Farin Rajan and the Valaji couple. The charges are centered on the creation of a false document purported to be a loan agreement which enabled the purchase of shares valued at $4 million in a company in Singapore in 2016. This morning in court, the ACCS introduced a lawyer from England, Karen Robinson, who will be helping with the case. She arrived in the country on Tuesday and has asked the court for more time for her to get acquainted with the case. Also in court today, the two accused in the murder of Hubert Mote, who died on the 11th of February this year, pled not guilty to the charges against them. Ryan Underwood, 33, is the first accused in the case and was already charged with murder, and his partner, Steffi Robert, who is 26, is charged with the offence of helping commit a murder. The two accused will be further remanded, and the case is set to start towards the end of October this year. The National Library is expected to reopen its doors to the public around May next year. The building is currently undergoing renovation works that started in February this year. The project is costing the government a sum of 75 million rupees and is being financed by a loan from the Central Bank of Seychelles. The library closed its doors 3 years ago after a fungus infestation that started in 2013 in the National Archives. And due to space constraints, the National Archives will not be part of the newly renovated building. And those are our main stories so far this Thursday evening. Join us again at 8. Bye for now.